Good afternoon, everybody at home, and welcome to the studio. This afternoon, we're talking to Chandler, who is a Year 8 high school student for St Thomas More's, and he has made his GCSE choices, his subjects that he's going to be studying, and today he's spent a day doing some work experience. So we're going to be talking to Chandler about his choices, about his work experiences, and about his aspirations and what he thinks he might want to do as a career. Before we get started, if any of this is interesting to you and you'd like to comment, please do so on Facebook, or you can email us. So the contact details on the screen now. So email us or give us a call. If you'd like to come and visit us down at the studio at St Sed's, we'd be happy to have you and welcome you on the couch here and discuss some of your ideas and the things that you'd like to talk about. So, without further ado, Chandler, welcome to the studio. So, let's start off with how you chose your subjects for GCSEs. Did you find that easy or difficult?
I found it medium because, well, it's kind of hard and easy. You have certain blocks, like subjects you have to choose. You got the ones that you have to take, that you got no saying about, you have to take that. Then you got a column, I think EBAC, and it's the one, you get to have to choose one from there. So a government wants you to choose at least one from that. And I chose history. It was either history, geography, computer science, or IT or triple science. I chose history. It was either history or geography, but I think history would benefit me more. And then there was...
So what you're saying is, you some of the subjects you couldn't choose, and then some of them you could, and then you had to choose an option, say, between, did you say geography and history?
Yeah.
Yep. So what were your choices? What did you choose?
Art, history, and media and film studies.
And why did you choose those, Chandler?
History, I find it very fascinating, and it's a really good subject, and it's one of my favourites. But then art is my top favourite, and I love art. It's just something I really enjoy a lot, and I find it really nice to do and really fun. And then media and film studies, I took that because it seemed like it'd help me a lot for the future, and it would do a lot, and it would teach me new things.
Okay. So I suppose media is very appropriate for today, as you're on the studio. There's quite a lot of technology here. So you've made your choices, and today a lot of students, including yourself, have been invited to go on some work experience. How have you found today your work experience?
I found it really good and nice. I've done some work at another church. I've done fire training just in case there was. I've done some work in office at church, and I've also took some photos around the church.
And of those things, so you said you did some fire safety stuff, you've made a poster, and you've taken some photographs. What do you think you've enjoyed or maybe not enjoyed from those things?
Well, I enjoyed a lot of it, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I enjoyed most of it, actually.
And is it something you'd be interested in doing in the future?
Not really.
No. What do you think that you would be interested to do as a career?
Either a psychologist or a police detective.
What has made you interested in those things? Psychologist and police detective?
With the psychology, I think it's a very fascinating thing, and it's really cool, and you can just tell a lot about people just from psychology, and you can help a lot of people with psychology. And being a police detective, I think that is a really good job, and it's just something I've always loved. I've seen quite a few TV shows about police detectives, and I think that's just made me like it so much.
Really, TV shows. What's your favourite? And then, what do you think? Which TV show about being a police detective has most inspired you? Do you think?
One called The Mentalist.
Mentalist. Okay.
Because there's a very smart person in it, and he just knows literally so much about it, and it's a really good TV show which I'm still watching.
Okay. So, of these things, you're obviously going to have some sort of plan, and maybe you'll change your mind down the line a few times. At this point, though, when you imagine it, when you sit and think about it, where would you see yourself in 10 years, say? Or where would you hope to
I reckon I'd be in university, or I reckon I would probably be a police detective by then, or psychologist.
Okay. So you think you would have probably started that in 10 years' time?
Yeah.
Okay. And what sort of support do you think you're going to need to be able to do those things?
I think when I go to university, I probably would need support. I think because that'd be a bit hard, but then it's kind of worth it when you do become what you want to do.
So do you mean a bit hard, do you think, academically, or do you think the change, or
Both.
everything?
Both.
Yeah.
Because you're also moving away, aren't you? So.
Sometimes.
Because I think there's certain universities that you have to do certain stuff.
Okay. Any other support do you think you're going to need? What about, I know you've only made your choices for GCSEs, but what about when they come up?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
So you think you're going to be doing a lot of revision?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think sometimes because the GCSEs, I do hope I do get a high enough GCSE grade.
Okay, that's all really interesting. I look forward to hearing what you do, you know, not just for how you do your GCSEs, but maybe in 10 years' time we might have you back here in the studio and you can tell us all about what you're doing. Is there anything else you want to add about maybe school life, about work experience, or about things that you're interested in doing in the future?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
No? Okay. Well, thank you very much, Chandler, for coming here on the studio. And again, if anybody at home has children of a similar age, or maybe they're taking their GCSEs this year, we'd be love to hear from you and hear your experiences as well. There's a few things going on here at St Sed's, and just to give you a little introduction and a really good inspirational talk, I'm going to show you a clip from Cornelia and Bernard.
I'm Reverend Bernard, curate at Livestream Churches.
Hi, I'm Cornelia Noguiu, ordinand in Church of England.
We are here to say hello to you.
We are here every Sunday, but a day in the week time, there's somebody here waiting for you.
Especially Wednesday, starting with 2 o'clock to 3:30. But as soon as possible, we will be back here every single day to meet you, to have a talk, and just to help each other.
The reason we are here is to worship God, but we are here even to speak with you, to listen your story, to grow together, to make friends each other.
Starting in 1953, when the first stone for this building was laid, this church, this place, had a good role in developing the identity of the area. The people met here, the people knew each other, the people create friendship. I know that in the history of this church, there were a few hiccups, as was before 2018 and especially in the pandemic time.
It was a hard time for each of us. But now, more than ever, we need to come out. We need to meet together. We need to share a cup of tea, a coffee, a biscuit. It is time.
Then we try now to open this building for you, to create again possibility to meet in a friendly place, in a safe place, and to open ourselves to each other, how to continue to build the identity of this area, of this neighborhood.
So believe me, when you will come here, you will enjoy it. You will meet here special people waiting for you. You will meet here special people who listen your story and pray for you, help you if you need. Why not?
For now, from outside of the church, about history, about neighborhood, we will stop here. But you will find other information about the sanctuary where we worship, or from inside the building where you can meet when the weather is not so beautiful as is today.
So please, do not let us to wait here. Come and visit us.
See you soon for more information about the sanctuary and our presence here.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Stay safe. Visit us.
Bye, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
So a lot of exciting things going on here at St Sed's, and I'm sure lots of things to come. Do check out our Facebook page and subscribe to our newsletter if you'd like to know more. So that's the information for you on the screen. So all left is to say thank you very much, Chandler, for today. And again, if you'd like to come along to one of our open days here at St Sed's, please do, especially on a Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We have Oasis, which is very informal chat with tea and coffee and excellent time for making friends. So we hope to see you soon, and thanks for viewing. Goodbye.
Bye.